Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Ever17, the Out of Infinity. Last time, you and Sara went into flashback mode about how they met. And that's pretty much the... I think that's pretty much the tagline. Flashback. Alright, so yeah, last time Sara was just about to sit down at this computer and apparently dazzle everybody. Dazzle the socks off of everyone. Alright. She sat in the chair, took the mouse, and stared at the monitor. Oh yeah, that's right. We're in U's head, so be aware that reality may not be what it really is. She opened several files. Finding the one she was looking for, she opened it up and started editing it. She didn't even glance at the keyboard. She just tapped non-stop. The speed of her touch typing was incredible. When she had finished typing, Sara opened a different piece of software and started typing in commands. The hard disk whirred to life, and finally... Suddenly, the face of a bumblebee appeared on all the monitors in the room. That face stared at us and winked. Then all faces stuck up their tongue at us. The next instant, all of the computers suddenly shut down at once. The two of us stood there stunned. Finally, Sara stood up and said quietly, "Yeah, I get that even if you weren't good at hacking, you're an excellent typist, and you are a perfect graphical design person. They can make illustrated, moving pieces of art on a computer." I'm pretty sure there's real words for that, and I can't find them right now. But I think she's trying to motion on the hacking part of the abilities here. Okay, and then she left. She meant that the software had been destroyed. Wow. And the problem wasn't limited to just one machine. All of the computers in that room were connected to the network. All of the computers in that room that were connected to the network were in the same state. Looking down there was a satisfied stuffed animal bumblebee glaring up nastily at me.
マジっすか?
Sounds like she doesn't mix very well with technology, even though she's great at it. Perhaps she's behind the whole place going crazy like. It's a fascinating possibility.
たく、とんでもねえ女だな。
だってあの時の先輩とんでもなくしつこかったから。
だからってよ。
So Sara didn't join? What? And that would mean that.
逆よ、その逆。入部しなかったなんて言ってないでしょ。その後先輩ったら毎日のように私のところまで押しかけるようになったの。
Even though she did that to your computers?
されたからよ。
Basically, you had been taken by Sara's genius. By her genius for programming. Day after day, her fixation drove her to call on Sara. Finally, Sara was overwhelmed by Yu's enthusiasm and joined the club. Here's a question. Just how much of a budget did this group have that they wanted to risk constantly having to buy new software or new computers and stuff for having her in this club here. Oh, hey, I guess if it was going under, may as well go out in style, I suppose.
こうして私とマヨの付き合いは始まったってわけ。ニンともカンともニンニン。
With that long story finally over, we all stretched.
さて、食事も済んだことだし、会議室にでも戻るとしますか。
That was a fairly long story. There's been longer ones, but sure, why not? Sugimi hadn't eaten, but there was no point in waiting around for her. We took her sandwich back to the conference room.
あ、私はちょっとの間失礼させてもらうよ。
え、どっか行くのか？
That's what I was about to say. Where exactly are you going to step out?
うん、ちょっとね。
Okay.
こらこら、女の子のプライベートに首を突っ込みすぎると嫌われちゃうぞ。
You shrugged and patted me on the head.
先輩、私は？悪いんだけど、マヨも遠慮してくれるかな。はーい。ごめんね、すぐに戻るから。
You shot the dejected Sara a smile as she headed quickly toward the door.
おい、どこ行っても構わねえけど、何かあったらすぐ戻ってこいよ。
You shot Takshi a thumbs up on the way out of the door. She was on the way to the conference room. Ah! I looked up at the ceiling. What's that? I had thought I had seen something for a second. But when I had done a double take, I didn't see anything.
おい、どうしたんだ？
Even with Takshi calling out to me, I couldn't tear my eyes away from the ceiling. This happened before, but they were all together at that point, weren't they? In like the Lemurian ruins? Yeah, it was right before the Sugumi, wait, what? No. This seems a little bit too early. Oh, I'm confused. I wonder. I don't know what it was, but I swear I saw something.
見た？何を見たんだ？
Well, I didn't really see it. I just have a bad feeling about the second floor somewhere.
何言ってるんだよ、お前。
It's the gremlins, that's what's going on. The gremlins are inside the walls of LeMU, and they're jacking crap up. I think we should check out that floor one more time. Saying that Takshi slapped me on the shoulder. Suddenly came back to myself.
あんま気にすんなよ。何かあれば、空があらかじめ警告してるはずだろ？
Yeah, you're right, but still.
お前も疲れ、溜まってるみたいだな。
Yeah. I wonder if that was really all it was. I tried to remember what I had seen while I was walking. It was like waking up after a dream and having the dream slip away. I couldn't remember it. When we returned to the conference room, Sugimi was there. And to our surprise, she was eating. Oh! Oh crap! The reason we were all so surprised was because Sugimi was eating a hot dog.
何？
貴様か！
何を怒っているの？
Sugimi was indifferent. It just served to fuel Takshi's fury.
タツタさんとばかりじゃうんざりだろうっていう俺の思いやりよ。お前は
Oh, wow, he really is angry. Just calm down. Calm down. I tried to calm him down. But Sugimi just continued to munch on her hot dog without a care.
でもさ、さすがに独り占めはずるいと思うよ。
そうだ食い意地のあったやつめ。
Whoa.
今にクジラみたいに太ってマリアナ海溝に沈んでいく羽目になるぞおい。
I don't see the ending happening as much with them as it did last time.
独り占め？
Skimmy polished off the last bite and turned her face to Takushi as she wiped her hands.
何を言っているのか意味不明ね。私が食べたのはこれだけよ。
なんだと？材料は確かに人数分あったはずだ。
It's funny, if she said, hey, you guys didn't call dibs.
だけど今は一つ残らず消え失せてる。つまりはお前の胃袋の中ってことだろ。
さあね、数なんて覚えていない。ネズミにでもやられたんじゃないの？
ごまかすんじゃねえよ。そのネズミってのはお前のことだろ。
Takushi's fury only grew while Sugimi stayed calm. She brushed away the hair from her forehead and stood up quietly.
もう一度聞くけど、何を怒っているの？
言ったろ。みんなの分まで食ったことに対してだ。
私も言ったはずよ。私が食べたのはこれだけ。それに
Sugimi glared at Takushi.
あなたが怒っている本当の理由はそんなことなの？
あ？どういう意味だよ。
あなたの予定が狂ったことに対してではないの
？Schedule?
おう、そうだとも。本来ならばみんなにご馳走するはずだったホットドッグがなくなっちまったんだからな。
Sugimi stared unflinchingly at Takushi. The two glared at each other. Sara and I were in no position to step in between the two. All we could do was watch to see what happened. It was then that crap got real. Suddenly a low metallic sound reverberated throughout the installation. It'd been funny if she had brought out a platter from beneath the table. Just kidding. I got you all hot dogs. After all, I fixed them myself. And then Takushi felt really bad for calling her a pig in a well and hope she drowned and all sorts of everything he just said. Be hilarious, actually. Did I read that? Suddenly a low metallic sound reverberated throughout the installation. I think I did read that. Sorry. It was a dull, muffled sound.
なんだ。
少し揺れたわね。
The two turned their attention to the new situation, forgetting their fight.
なあ少年、今のは。
I don't know. Maybe it has to do with that bad feeling that I said and how you should pay attention to me from now on.
まさかさっきの嫌な予感とやらが関係してるのか？
I shook my head. I don't know. Maybe we should ask Sora.
呼びましたか？
Yes, we did actually. Sora appeared into the air out of nowhere and descended in front of us.
あ、ソラ。
おお、ソラ、どこ行ってたんだ？
申し訳ありません。寝坊してしまいました。
Sora looked embarrassed.
寝坊？ってお前、いや、それはひとまず置いといて。
Hey, did something just happen? There was an awful noise just now.
フロアを支えるシャフトの一部に歪みが発生しました。
We didn't see any signs of it yesterday.
はい、事前の計算にはありません。海流の乱れに影響された模様です。
どのくらいやばいんだ？
誤差の範囲内だと思いますが。いえ、待ってください。ツバイトシュトックの倉庫、圧力制御用の配管に異常があります。
圧力制御用の配管って？
Okay, it was about the line. I was thinking this is... It still may be too early, though. This whole time... This whole side of it has been all out of whack.
レミューを覆っている多重隔壁。
It's
そ
only
の
the
内部の
second
圧
day,
力調
isn't
整
it?
を行ってい
The
る
third
タイ
day.
プです。
Third day. If you count the first day being the... When it happened, so... Yeah?
万一これが破損していた場合、私の力ではこれを修復することができません。異常は軽微ですから緊急は要しませんが、倉庫の状況を確認いただいた方がいいと思います。お願いできますか？
ああ、任せてくれ。
Takushi nodded right away.
しょうがないわね。
What? I couldn't quite make out what Tsugumi had said. Then,
私も行くわ。
she unexpectedly volunteered for the task.
つぐみ。
何？私がついていくの不服？
いや、そういうわけじゃねえけど。
誤解しないで。事態が事態だけに一時休戦ってことよ。修理するなら工具類が必要なんじゃないの？私なら色々扱い方を知ってる。
そうだな。わかった。頼むよ。
私も手伝うよ。
I figured that she would probably go since Coco did.
オッケー。じゃあサラも一緒に行こうか。あれ、そういえばユウはどうしたんだ？あいつまだ戻ってこないのか？
Wonder if she didn't notice the shaking just now.
いえ、そんなはずはないと思うのですが。
I was thinking. Do you know where she is?
申し訳ありません。あいにくと現在、センサーの一部に支障が出ています。館内全域をチェックすることができません。
Wonder what happened to you.
ねえ少年、先輩を探しに行ってくれる？
Huh? What? Me?
うん、ちょっと心配なの。
I was also worried about Sara and everyone going off suddenly like that. An extra set of hands couldn't hurt. Takushi, I'll go have a look around for you.
よし、それじゃあ少年、任せた。
何か分かったら、レミを通じて私を呼んでください。
Alright, see you later. I ran through the corridor, kicking up spray as I went. So he couldn't ask Sora to do one of them fancy life reading things to get her location. You! Hey, you! It's strange, I thought that maybe she wasn't on that floor. Just then Sora's voice came to me from the voice
少
converter.
年さん、私です。ソラです。田中さんの居場所が分かりました。もちろん、無事でいらっしゃいます。
Okay, she probably did it. Huh? Where is she?
ツバイトシュトックの警備室です。
Security office? Why is she there again?
そこまでは分かりません。田中さんの方からこちらに連絡があったのです。
I got it. Well, I'll go to the warehouse as well then.
いいえ、それには及びません。
Why not?
調べたところ、幸いにして被害は大したことなかったのです。
Yet. Sora added that there were enough people to do the required work.
それよりも、田中さんのところへ向かっていただけますか？
To where you is?
はい。ちょっと様子が変なのです。
Strange?
断定はできないのですが、私にはそう感じられました。
That's interesting. She senses something.
ですから、誰か様子を見に向かわれた方がいいと思うのです。
Wouldn't it be better if you went instead of me? If something were strange, I didn't know what I could do.
申し訳ありません。あいにくと、私はこれから制御室に行かなければならないのです。
Control room, is something else wrong?
それは、いえ、ちょっとしたレミのメンテのためです。
I see.
大変お手数なのですが、お願いできますか？
Sure, I don't have anything better to do. I'm off to check on you, the security office, right?
はい。ではよろしくお願いします。
I climbed the second floor via the emergency stairs. I called to you via the intercom on the side of the security office door. You, it's me. Can I come in?
え、少
Andrew bit the door open. She's probably hacking around trying to find her information about her dad, I figure.
年どうしたの？なんでここに？
He wasn't able to hide her surprise. I ain't exactly would she be that surprised. She's in the middle of something. So he's right. Strange might have been the word for it. Sora told me to come.
空に？
Yeah, she said that something was strange and that she wanted me to take a look. I couldn't think of a better way to put it and blurted out the truth. Is this a bad time? He slumped her shoulders as if defeated and heaved out a heavy sigh. Or heaved out a sigh. I don't know where. I guess heavy is where I saw heaved. Heaved is where I saw heavy. As you know, the walls have ears. Or eyes. Ears. Noses? Alright. I followed you into the room. It smelled like hot coffee. In a corner of the room was an ancient siphon coffee machine percolating up dark liquid. Okay. That's some interesting words thrown in there. Percolating, I don't think I've read that word in a while. He offered me a chair and I sat down. She turned to the coffee maker to pour coffee. What are you up to in here? I asked you this bluntly as I leaned back in the chair. Looking into something. White steam curled into the air from where she was pouring the coffee. Is this something that you have to hide from everyone? Thought it came out a little too accusatory. Maybe I was a little peeved that she was hiding something from us. And the kid, he is nosy. He's like, I gotta be up in everybody's business. I guess with him having amnesia, he don't have his own business, so I guess he has to have business to think about. He turned back toward me with a white cup in each hand. She handed one to me. Oh, thanks. With her being very fishy here, I'm almost thinking that he shouldn't drink that coffee. She might have drugged it to knock him out until she finishes researching or looking up whatever she wants to. And then if he wakes up, she's like, huh? What? It must be your amnesia. Your amnesia made you think that time that you forgot everything. I didn't give you any coffee that had tranquilizer in it or something. White cup, white steam. Only the liquid inside was black. LeMU's logo was printed on the cup. You sat down next. You sat down next to me and took a sip of her coffee. Then she gradually started to talk.
私がレミューのバイトを始めたきっかけ、行方不明になったお父さんの手がかりを探してるって。
I nodded, and I'm still kind of thinking that Coco is in her early high school, and you is, and that you's dad disappeared 17 years ago, that somehow Coco is Yu's sister. Just a weird, crazy prediction. Since I have no clue. I do notice that they are the only two reddish-headed people in the game. Oh, and Takshi's the long lost brother. Actually, Takshi has. Yeah, never mind. Takshi has red hair.
私は17年前にいなくなったお父さんの手がかりを求めてレミューにやってきたの。
You said that the last time. Oh. You said that the last time he was seen. You said that. Wow. Screwed up the first time because I thought he was talking about you, and then you said that the last place he was seen was in LeMU, right? Oh. Are you investigating that?
そう。
You nodded and shifted the cup to her other hand.
お父さんについての情報よ。今から17年前、ここで大きな事故が起きたらしいの。
Accident?
うん。私もよくは知らないんだけどね。 何しろ当時のニュースを調べてもほとんど何もわからないの。
What do you mean?
事故の原因、具体的な被害状況、その後の経緯、どれも曖昧な報道のされ方で、要するにマスコミも詳しいことは知らなかったんじゃないのかな。何か大きな力で情報が封じられてたってことね。
That's interesting.
17年前の謎に包まれた事故。17年前に行方不明になったお父さん。そしてお父さんは事故の直前までここで働いていた。これらのことから推測できることは、
You think the accident has something to do with the disappearance of your father?
そういうこと。ここには、レミにはお父さんの痕跡が残ってるはず。そう思って私はやってきた。でも実際に働き出してみると、そんなことを調べる余裕なんてなくて、それどころかレミのデータベースには近づくことすらできなかったの。まあ当たり前なんだけどね。私の考えが甘かったってこと。
The chair squeaked as you slumped back in it. She just stared at the ceiling.
でもね、ついにチャンスが訪れたの。
It did, okay. Opportunity? You don't mean this accident?
そうよ。
You placed the cup next to the console.
私はこうして今レミに触れてる。
Okay, I'm kind of makes her sound like an evil mastermind. Like she caused this to all happen, just so she can have a crack at the data.
事故が起きたおかげで私は晴れて目的に近づけるようになったの。まあそのおかげでこうして命の危険にさらされてるわけなんだけどね。
You joked that she shrugged her shoulders. I'll ask you one more time. But did you have to keep it all secret?
そりゃね。だって関係者とはいえ私は何の権限もない1バイトに過ぎないわけで。
No, you say you work here? That seems like a really good time to quit. I mean, if the place where I worked had some sort of massive life-endangering thing like that, and I'd only worked there 3 days, I'd get the heck out of there. Look, screw this. Unless you pay me some crazy danger pay, I'm out. I could get another job.
そんな人間が事故のどさくさに紛れてレミューの機密事項に触れようとしてるんだよ。普通ならこういうのを
A kind of looting, maybe?
そういうこと。これは情報窃盗罪っていう立派な犯罪なの。けど隠しをせるわけなかったんだよね。
I wonder how she meant by decent. Like, I guess it's a pretty decent gig, or not. It's a decent thing to do. I wonder how she meant that.
なんたって空にはレミの動きが手に取るようにわかるわけだから。
I think she would understand your situation if you'd explained it to her.
どうかな。
Okay. I too took a sip of coffee. It was super... Oh wow, excuse me. It was super bitter and super thick. Yeah, super. So, did you find anything out?
それがちょっと困ったことになってるのよ。
Okay. Yuki Tanaka. Okay. That would be a pain. I can't remember her full name, but it would be a pain to have to put that name in every time you need to log in. Tough as it would be, I'd probably just give up computers. But anyway, I was actually planning on keeping this short since I have to be up early for work in the morning, but I actually made it to full 30 minutes, so I'm gonna find out what she may have found out. What was her problem with not finding out stuff? Something or other next time. I do sincerely hope you folks enjoyed this, and I shall return for the next one. Very well.